Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel again for the second time today. I'm going to cover the Calvin Ramsay signing and are Liverpool actually done with signings this summer. But before we get to all that, let me just remind you to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, ring the bell so you get a notification when these videos go live, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts as well about what's going on at Liverpool. So, now we've got that out of the way, it's been confirmed today by Fabrizio Romano, I'm going to go with here, that Liverpool and Aberdeen have signed all the paperwork for Calvin Ramsay. Contract signed until 2027 to be completed once the medical is done. The fee is 4 million plus 2.5 million in add-ons, which is a 6.5 million deal. Where that's pretty good, that considering that Aberdeen rumoured to be after 10 overall. You know, Julian Ward seems to be absolutely kicking it with this signings coming in. Let's see what he can do with the transfers that will be outgoing. But so far so good for Julian, I'd say. There was a little bit of a sticky point though that I've noticed that was in the David Maddock reporting of the Calvin Ramsay deal, which basically says the same thing, 6.5 million, takes the summer spending close to 100 million. The important bit here is, though, it says it concludes the incomings in this window. Jurgen Klopp is ready to wait to make his midfielder his priority in the summer of 2023. Well-known admirer of Jude Bellingham, who may be available then. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, I covered the Calvin Ramsay would be the next signing that came in. And then we'd probably see a few outgoings and see if we could get a midfielder in. I still think that that's potentially what could happen here, because if you think back to the beginning of the summer transfer window, which has only been open for 6 days. So before it even opened, we were heavily linked with Tchouaméni, who's gone to Real Madrid. Now, was he the number one target? Because Jurgen does have a thing where he likes to wait for number one targets, you know, like Alisson, Van Dijk, so on and so forth. So, was Tchouaméni the main target for this window for midfielder? And because we didn't get him, he's not going to sign nobody else this summer? Or was it we didn't get Tchouaméni over the line, so we went for Darwin Núñez? Basically, what I'm trying to get at here is, if we'd have signed Tchouaméni, would we have not signed Darwin Núñez? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make a little bit of sense to me that we seem to be focused on signing this destroyer of a midfielder, like extra legs, you know, fresh young midfielder to come in and help out. And now all of a sudden, because we didn't get Tchouaméni, we ended up signing Darwin. And now we're not signing a midfielder again this summer. I don't know, I do find that a little bit hard to believe. I honestly do think that if an opportunity became available, like if Jude Bellingham changed his mind and wanted to come and move this summer, Liverpool would be in for him. But is there not someone else that we could be going for as well at the same time? Like, if the rumours are true and we lose the Ox, that's going to leave us with like Naby, Thiago, Keita, Henderson, Jones and Elliott as like a midfield. Do we really think that that's enough to get us over the line again next season? They're all older. Elliott and Jones really didn't get much playing time last season and really need to, like, you know, start pushing on a bit more. So is that the thought process behind it? Give these guys a few more minutes, see if they've got it this season, and if not, go get the number one, as in Bellingham? Like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Like, I honestly do think that if something unique became available in the market, Liverpool wouldn't turn their nose up at it. So where Dave Maddock there says that concludes the incomings for this window, I think it's a bit of a line that the club's getting out there and basically telling like all parties, you know, we're not interested anymore. You know, we're not open for business on any more incomings. Are they actually in negotiations with somebody now about a deal to come in, and they're just basically getting out there to say like, nah, we're not playing that game, you're asking for too much money, we'll wait another year gone on contract, and you'll just get less money because the contract's less valuable now? Do you know? It's these sort of things that teams do in markets and stuff like that, and Liverpool are really good at it. They're really, really good at getting their value for the player that they want. They won't overspend if they think that the price is being overly exaggerated just because it's Liverpool and a buyer, you know, like a bidding war or whatnot, as was mentioned several times with the whole Darwin Núñez thing. So, I don't know, my thought process is, I just think it's a bit of a line, and if we do end up selling a couple of midfielders, like, you know, there was rumours about Keita going as well, I don't think we can go in with no more incomings. So, let's wait and see. Perhaps it's an actual bargain thing for the Ox, actually. Maybe my mind's just sparked, and maybe teams are interested in signing the Ox, but they're not on about giving us the money that we want for him. So we're kind of like just saying, well, we're not going to buy nobody, so we need him. We'll keep him for another year. He's more valuable to us next season, and we'd rather lose him on a free next year. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe. Anyway, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think's going on. And as again I mentioned earlier, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything I've got going on. Ring the bell for the notifications so you know when the videos are live, and give it a like as well, just because of the algorithm, you know, it pushes up in the search list. And I'll catch you in the next one.